that are on their own, where do I find support?
I'm just trying to think, is that sort of when you're in the house on your own, or is it later when you're older? What were you thinking? So, when you're older and you're perhaps looking at living on your own, finding support.
Okay.
Right, okay.
So it's more independent living?
Yeah, and that's something that you can prepare for and plan for with the people sort of who support you. There is support available through independent living, and the level of support you get very much depends on what you need. Some young people, for example, share a house, and they might have support there 24 hours a day. There's always a service there if they need it. Other people might have support which is a bit less than that. People who go and meet them 2 or 3 times a week to ensure that they're okay doing budgeting, they can sort their shopping out. So it's very much about the level of support you need and planning for that to ensure that that you do get what you need.
So for a young person in that situation, who would be the first point of contact to start thinking about those issues?
It comes up when people are at transitional reviews talking about what they want for the future and what level of support and making sure then that all the agencies that need to be are on board, just like the young person need a social worker, would they be eligible to want that sort of support. Yeah.
So it's at the transitional review stage that most that will take
To raise that and say, yeah, this is what I'm looking at in the future.
Good.
If you come to us for employment, you're still with your parents and then your parents moved or you moved to somewhere else, and we find that you need more support at home to support you to get to work, what we do is we find and put you in touch with the right people to give you that support. And it might be a social worker, it might be another agency, but just because you're in employment doesn't mean we can't find you support for everything else.
So I think, just to add to that really, if you've got particular health needs, then someone from the learning disability team might already be involved, or it might be that you need some help from our team. So it's just making sure really that you know who to contact, and we can give you those contact details.
Brilliant. So there's support at transitional review stage in terms of planning, there's support around looking at employment and working later on. If there are any issues there about managing your health needs, there's health support there from the disability team. Good.
Okay. There's also agencies like, I know, Take a Break are here as well, they do a befriending service, and they might have over there, yeah.
There we go.
And they might have, you might be able to access support from them as well.
Yeah.